I no longer apologize for the way I feel about you, the way my heart beats a little faster every time you walk into the room. I'm owning these emotions now, unapologetically, because they are mine. I've spent too long hiding my desires, too long pretending I didn't want what I truly wanted. But now, in this moment, I refuse to hold back any longer. You are everything I crave, and there is no shame in wanting you this deeply. I've come to realize that my feelings for you are not something I need to apologize for. They are raw, they are real, and they are the truth of who I am right now. There's a certain power in not apologizing for how much I want you. It's a strength that comes from fully embracing my desires without guilt, without hesitation. I've been told my feelings are too much, that my desires are overwhelming, but I'm done listening to those voices. I'm not apologizing for how I feel, how I ache for you. This is my truth. I don't need anyone's permission to love the way I love or feel the way I feel. You stir something in me that I've never felt before, and for once, I'm embracing it fully. I'm no longer afraid of my emotions. I'm not going to apologize for wanting you, for desiring you, for longing for something that feels so right, even if it's not what others expect. What's mine to feel, I will feel. What's mine to want, I will want. And in this moment, I want you deeply without any apologies. It's an emotion I'm proud of. I've spent enough time trying to deny the strength of my attraction to you. Now, I stand tall and I say, I'm not sorry for wanting you in ways that consume me. For too long, I've tried to make my emotions fit into a box of what's considered acceptable, but no more. The way I feel about you is exactly how it should be, and I refuse to apologize for that. I'm not going to shrink myself anymore just to make others comfortable with how intense my feelings are for you. I want you, and that's enough. I used to think there was something wrong with wanting someone so badly, but now I understand that desiring you is one of the most natural things I can feel, and I won't apologize for it. You make me feel things I've never allowed myself to feel before. I'm not sorry for the way you make my heart race, for the way you ignite something deep within me. It's a beautiful thing. There's something liberating about accepting how badly I want you. It's a freedom I've never known before, and I will not apologize for it. I'm not sorry for wanting you in all the ways that matter. I'm not sorry for feeling everything so intensely. This is who I am right now, and I'm embracing it fully. Wanting you has become the most honest thing I've ever felt, and I'm not going to apologize for that truth, no matter how bold it may be. I've stopped apologizing for wanting you with every ounce of my being. There's no shame in desiring someone so deeply. It's a beautiful part of being alive. My heart speaks louder than my doubts, and I've learned not to apologize for that. I want you, and it feels like the most real thing I've ever known. The strength of my feelings for you doesn't need justification. I won't apologize for wanting you with everything inside me. It's who I am. I'm not holding back anymore. I'm not going to make myself smaller just to make others comfortable with my desire for you. I feel what I feel, and that's my truth. I'm not apologizing for my thoughts and feelings about you. They're real, they're intense, and they are worthy of being celebrated. There's something so freeing about not needing to explain my desire for you. It just is, and I am finally at peace with that. I don't need to hide how badly I want you, how your touch lingers in my thoughts. I'm no longer apologizing for the way you make me feel. My feelings for you are not a mistake. I refuse to apologize for desiring you with everything in me. I deserve to want this. I've spent enough time suppressing how I feel. Now, I embrace it completely. I want you, and I'm not ashamed of that. I've stopped apologizing for the way you make me feel alive, for the way my thoughts are consumed by you. This is me, unapologetically. Wanting you has become an essential part of my being, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Not anymore. The depth of my feelings for you is something I will not apologize for. They are a testament to how alive you make me feel, and that's something beautiful. I'm done hiding my emotions. I'm not apologizing for wanting you with the intensity that consumes me. It's real, and it's mine. I've learned to stop apologizing for the way you make me feel. It's powerful, it's authentic, and it's a feeling worth owning. I'm not ashamed of how I feel about you. It's a feeling so pure, so raw, that it makes my heart race, and I'll never apologize for it. The intensity of my feelings for you is no longer something I hide. It's something I embrace. I want you, and I'm proud of it. I no longer feel the need to shrink my desires to make others feel comfortable. You are everything I want, and I will never apologize for that. I've learned that I don't owe anyone an explanation for how much I want you. My feelings are valid, and I will own them. You make my heart beat in ways that are impossible to ignore. I'm not apologizing for how deeply I desire you. My feelings for you are unapologetic, and I refuse to apologize for how they make me feel. It's raw, it's real, and it's everything I need. The longing I feel for you is something I will no longer apologize for. It's my truth, and it feels like the most honest thing I've ever known. I'm done trying to be anything other than what I am in this moment. I want you, and I'm not sorry for it. For the first time in my life, I'm allowing myself to feel everything without apology. And right now, what I feel is a deep and undeniable desire for you. I'm not sorry for wanting you so intensely. It's an emotion that feels right, and I've learned to embrace it fully. I no longer apologize for my feelings. They are mine, they are real, and they are part of who I am when I'm with you. The way you make me feel is nothing to apologize for. It's passionate, it's deep, and it's exactly how I should feel. I won't apologize for the way I want you. It's a desire I've learned to cherish, to celebrate, and to hold on to. I don't need to apologize for the way I crave you. It's not something to hide, it's something to embrace. I'm not going to make myself small to fit someone else's expectations. I want you, and that's enough for me. Desire is not something to be ashamed of. I want you, and I am no longer going to apologize for that feeling. I've stopped apologizing for the way you consume my thoughts. It's real, it's mine, and I am proud of it. I want you in every possible way, and I'm not going to apologize for that. It's an honest, beautiful feeling. The intensity of my feelings for you is something I will no longer hide. I want you, and there's no shame in that. I'm not apologizing for wanting you the way I do. It's a feeling that feels right, and that's all that matters. You have awakened something in me that I can no longer ignore. I want you, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I've learned to stop shrinking myself. The desire I have for you is real, and I won't apologize for it. I don't need anyone's permission to feel the way I feel. I want you, and that's the only truth that matters. I'm done pretending I don't feel this way. I want you, and I'm not going to apologize for the way you make me feel. There's no shame in desiring you. It's something I've learned to accept, to cherish, and to embrace. I'm not apologizing for the passion I feel. It's an emotion that flows freely, and I'm not afraid of it anymore. Wanting you isn't something I should apologize for. It's something to celebrate, to own, to be proud of. I've stopped apologizing for the intensity of my feelings for you. They are beautiful, and they belong to me. I want you in ways that are real, unfiltered, and unapologetic. I'm no longer holding back. My feelings for you are something I no longer have to explain. I want you, and that's enough. I've learned to stop hiding my desires, and I'm not ashamed of the way I want you. It's my truth, and I will own it fully. The way you make me feel is something I no longer have to apologize for. It's raw, it's real, and it's everything I need. I've come to accept that my feelings for you are powerful, and there's no shame in how deeply I want you. I embrace it. You've awakened something in me that I can't ignore. I desire you, and I'm done apologizing for it. Desire isn't a weakness, it's a strength. I want you, and I'm not going to make myself smaller for anyone. My heart speaks without apology, and what it says is that I want you, every part of you, with everything I have. There's a beauty in wanting someone so deeply, so completely. I'm not going to apologize for the way you make me feel alive. I don't need to justify my feelings for you. I want you, and that is enough to stand on its own. The connection I feel with you runs deeper than words. I won't apologize for wanting you to be a part of my life. I'm not sorry for feeling the way I do. The desire I have for you is pure and true, and that's all that matters. I've stopped second guessing myself. I want you, and I'll no longer apologize for how intensely I feel. My desire for you is real, and I'm no longer hiding it. It's a part of who I am, and I won't make excuses for it. I feel things that are undeniable, things that make me want you in every way. I'm not sorry for that.